Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's session of What's in Store. As always, I have my best friend Amy, or as I like to say, I'm Amy's daughter that she never had, and our senior vice president. And notice that I said it very quickly so Amy couldn't fight me on it. So here we are on this lovely Monday afternoon. And Amy, can you tell us what's in store today?
Seasonality. Let's talk about the holiday season. It is up and on us.
I feel like the days are slow, the weeks are quick, and how we're already talking about the holidays is actually beyond me.
Haven't you already started seeing ads on TV? They're already there.
I know all the houses on my street have started with their Halloween decorations and mixed in with, starting with the Christmas lights, which is way too early for that, but here we are. But I think, one of the big things is that the retailers prepare all year for this. And, I think that there's so much emphasis on how to get ready for the holiday season. But now that it's here, what can the retailers actually be doing to maximize the holiday season?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the make or break time of year for retailers. So honestly, let's get into all of the data. It's all about insights and analytics. This is the majority of the volume that retailers see throughout the year is during this peak season. We need to understand why customers are contacting us. Is it for a bad experience? Is it for a good experience? Are they having issues getting through purchasing? Return process is really clunky and it's causing friction and aggravation. So data and insights, key. Let's study everything that we can. Let's make sure that we're reporting through so that when we are done with season, we can really learn from what's gone on. Second thing I think is let's make sure that we've got the our labor focused on the right things. There are certainly more important contact drivers that are key to our revenue goals than there are others. Those have to have a priority during the season to be taken first and foremost and to drive first contact resolution there. I think the third thing is in the same kind of vein. When you're talking about where humans interact, where can you leverage, some automation? Where can you leverage bots? Where can you leverage frequently asked questions and answers? Where can you give proactive comments and commentary to your customers so that before they have any issues, you're kind of giving them the lay of the land? And automation is a great way to be able to do that. And then I think the fourth thing is how can you take the learnings from this season and then proactively make those fixes and changes in off-peak so that for next season, you're going back even better than before, right? Continuous learning is probably a key for any retailer, getting better year over year.
I mean, I think one of the big things, and you've touched on two of my favorite topics. AI is obviously everywhere, automation. What are the big things for automation that retailers are doing?
Interesting. I think that, self-service for customers is super important. Removing the friction from the portion of the journeys that causes the most aggravation is certainly a focus. Everyone knows how difficult it is to pick that perfect gift for someone over the season and then only to have it returned, and that return process to just be, a DSAT driver. Fixing those kind of things on the front end, letting folks know about what policies and processes are in place. A lot of that can help on deliver the right experience so that you can remove some of the poor drivers on the backside.
Do you think, this is just in your opinion, that the data that you pull, the insights from the holiday season, obviously that's useful information for the holiday season, but do you think it's a good driver on how they should be running their business when it's not a seasonal surge?
For sure. I think that there are a lot of indications over holiday. They just happen to be in much greater volume. But I think that there's a lot of drivers that go on that can really give you those good insights and peeks into your processes that typically throughout the year, because the same pressure of delivery in a time frame is not the same, you have more flexibility or more leeway in the way that you can respond to customers. I happen to think that seasonality is a really good test of a brand to understand the loyalty that your customers have, the amount of patience that they have in your processes, and ways that you can continue to improve.
Well, and I think one thing that you touched on, and I know we've talked about it in a couple other videos, but if anyone hasn't had the joy of talking or listening to us before, can you touch on a little bit more what proactive solutions are and how that would be beneficial this holiday season?
Yeah, so for us, proactive solutions are ingrained in our DNA. Our frontline teams are constantly providing feedback to our customers, whether it's through weekly business reviews or Slack channels or any direct lines of communication to help understand how to design a process better. What kind of things could help a customer experience? It could be anything from the actual device or product not interacting in the expectation of a customer. And so bringing it back to a manufacturing line to really revise what the design looked like, to steps that of a process that we make a customer go through when trying to do a return or generate a refund, which could be done a lot more simplistically. And again, help speed the process of putting product back on shelf for repurchase, as well as refunding a customer and allowing them another purchase product.
And I think that is one of the areas that we're the strongest. And that is what I love talking about all day and all night to anybody that'll listen. Outside of work, I'm not very fun. I just want to talk about proactive solutions. So,
Well, you need something else to do outside of work, because if that's the only thing that we're talking about, then we're going to have a different show to discuss that. But I can tell you that to date this year, we have done about 290 proactive solutions for all of our clients at t.tec. And like that just is, again, part of the DNA, part of the way that we operate within our delivery teams, and part of the way that we partner with our clients to show that we're invested as much in their customer experience as they are, and in helping them to continue to get better.
yeah, and I know that there's a lot of companies that we've been able to save millions for them by offering proactive solutions, and saving time on the phone and helping, you know, increase the amount of people that they can actually hire because we've saved so much money for them in other areas.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
so
really been a great story. I encourage everyone to really look at the way that we do proactive solutions and start thinking about how that aligns to your business.
Well, Amy, I appreciate your time as always. I think this is going to be a great holiday season. There's going to be a lot of learnings for everybody. And I know that your gift this year is obviously me. Um,
As it
and
is every year, Erica, every year.
and if anybody has any further questions, visit us online at t.tec.com /retail, and you can get in touch with either of us, and we're happy to talk to you guys more. Until next time, guys, thank you.